In the intricate labyrinth of life, two profound theories stand in the arena: metaethics and moral psychology. Metaethics explores the foundational questions of ethical theories, while moral psychology delves into the relationship between moral judgments and the psychological processes that underpin them. Are our ethical choices guided by moral relativism or moral realism? The debate continues to unravel. Let's embark on a journey into the heart of metaethics. As we delve into this realm, we discover that it operates under the umbrella of moral philosophy. Metaethics delves into the understanding of moral thought and moral language, often posing questions that challenge our conventional understanding of right and wrong. It dissects and evaluates moral judgments, seeking to comprehend the essence of moral facts and properties. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, each layer revealing a deeper truth about our moral compass. But how do we truly know if our moral judgments are accurate? This is where metaethics steps in. It questions the very foundation of our ethical choices and decisions, pushing us to ask ourselves, are our moral judgments based on societal norms, personal beliefs, or inherent truths? The narrative of metaethics is a fascinating exploration of these questions and more, offering us a unique perspective into the complexities of morality. In the next scene, we will delve further into the intricate relationship between metaethics and moral psychology. But for now, let's ponder upon the profound questions metaethics raises, and how it shapes our understanding of morality. Let's now turn our attention to moral psychology, another crucial component in our understanding of morality. Moral psychology is an interdisciplinary field that studies the nature of morality, including the development of moral thinking, moral judgments, moral actions, and moral character. Imagine a child refusing to share his toys with his peers. Is this act inherently wrong, or is it a part of his moral development? As the child grows older, he learns about the importance of sharing and kindness, thus altering his initial moral judgment. This is an example of moral development in action. Moral judgments, on the other hand, are the decisions we make about what's right and wrong. These judgments can vary greatly between individuals and cultures, posing a significant challenge to the field of moral psychology. Then we have moral actions, the steps we take based on our moral judgments. For instance, if you believe it's wrong to lie, your moral action would be to tell the truth even when it's difficult. Lastly, we have the concept of moral character, which refers to the virtues and traits that define us as moral beings. Honesty, compassion, integrity. These are all aspects of a person's moral character. As we delve deeper into moral psychology, we begin to see how it intertwines with metaethics. Both fields challenge our understanding of morality, pushing us to question and reassess our moral judgments and actions. As we move to the next scene, we'll explore this relationship further, but for now, let's reflect on the role of moral psychology in shaping our ethical framework. Our journey into the intricate world of morality continues as we delve into the concept of moral relativism. This is the belief that moral judgments, and indeed the very essence of what we consider right or wrong, are not universal, but are instead anchored to an individual's or society's unique perspective. Let's consider an example. In one culture, it might be morally acceptable to consume certain types of animals, while in another, the same act might be seen as morally reprehensible. This is moral relativism in action. It posits that what might be right or ethical in one context might not be so in another. This perspective challenges the idea of a universal moral truth, suggesting instead that our moral compass is shaped by our cultural, societal, and personal context. The implications of this are significant, as it means that our understanding of morality is fluid and subject to change. However, as we will see in the next scene, this concept is not without its critics and controversies. As we navigate through the complexities of morality, we are compelled to question, reflect, and reassess our own moral standpoints. As we continue to explore the fascinating fields of metaethics and moral psychology, remember to keep an open mind, for the world of morality is as diverse and varied as the cultures and societies that inhabit our world. Following our exploration of moral relativism, let's now turn our attention to another intriguing perspective: moral realism. This theory offers a contrasting viewpoint, suggesting that there are indeed moral facts that hold true regardless of individual or societal beliefs, desires, or emotions. Moral realism posits that right and wrong are not simply constructs of personal or cultural perspectives, but intrinsic truths that exist independently. Picture, if you will, a world where moral truths are as concrete as the laws of physics. They are not subject to change based on societal norms or personal beliefs. In this world, an act is either morally right or wrong, not because society deems it so, but because it is inherently so. This presents a stark contrast to moral relativism, which suggests that morality is fluid and context-dependent. The tension between these two theories, moral realism and moral relativism, forms the crux of many debates in metaethics and moral psychology. Each offers a different lens through which to view and understand morality, challenging us to question our own beliefs and assumptions. As we continue on our journey, keep in mind that the landscape of morality is complex and multifaceted. It is this complexity that makes the study of morality so captivating. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these debates in the coming scenes. Having delved into the theories of moral realism and moral relativism, we now move towards a captivating facet of our moral compass, the role of emotions in our moral judgments. Emotions, these intangible yet powerful forces, guide us through life, influencing our thoughts, actions, and indeed, our moral judgments. They often serve as the compass that points us towards what aligns with our moral values. Consider a time when you were faced with a moral dilemma. Did your heart flutter with anxiety? Did you feel a pang of guilt or a surge of anger? These emotional responses, whether subtle or intense, are deeply intertwined with our moral decisions. They act as signals, nudging us towards what we perceive as being right or wrong. But how do emotions influence morality? This question takes us into the realm of moral psychology, a fascinating field that explores the interplay between our emotions and moral judgments. It proposes that emotions are not merely byproducts of our moral decisions, but significant contributors to them. They shape our moral landscape, influencing our decisions and actions, often in ways that we are not even consciously aware of. In the next few minutes, we'll delve deeper into this intriguing aspect of morality, exploring various theories and perspectives that shed light on the role of emotions in our moral judgments. So, stay tuned as we navigate through this fascinating terrain of moral psychology. Having delved into the significant role emotions play in our moral judgments, let's now turn our attention to another crucial player in this intricate game: reason. Reason, our ability to analyze, evaluate, and form logical judgments, also has a profound influence on our moral decisions. It allows us to weigh the potential outcomes of our actions, to consider the broader implications, and to make decisions that align with our moral principles. While emotions might provide the initial push towards a moral decision, reason often steps in to assess the viability and morality of that decision. It's akin to a thoughtful chess player, carefully considering each move's consequences before making a final decision. This is not to say that reason and emotion are always at odds. In fact, they often work together in a delicate balance, each influencing and being influenced by the other. Some theories propose that our moral judgments are the result of a dynamic interplay between our emotional responses and our rational deliberations. So while your heart might flutter with anxiety or guilt, your reason steps in to assess the situation, guiding you towards a decision that aligns with your moral principles. Join us as we delve deeper into this fascinating interplay between reason and emotion in our moral judgment process. Stay tuned. In our journey through the realm of moral decision-making, we've grappled with the complexities of metaethics and moral psychology. Now let's take a step back and look at the broader picture. The debate between metaethics and moral psychology is a fascinating one. Metaethics, with its focus on the nature of moral judgments, seeks to understand the abstract principles that guide our sense of right and wrong. It questions what morality is and where it comes from. On the other hand, moral psychology shifts the lens to the psychological processes that underpin these judgments. It delves into how we form moral judgments, how emotions and reason influence these decisions, and how our moral compass can change over time. This dichotomy, while seemingly stark, is not a rigid divide. The two fields often intersect, each enriching the other with its unique perspectives. In the next 90 seconds, we'll dive into this dynamic interplay, exploring how metaethics and moral psychology shape our understanding of morality. So fasten your seatbelts as we delve into this fascinating debate. Culture, an omnipresent yet often overlooked factor in our moral judgments. As we traverse the complex landscape of metaethics and moral psychology, we cannot ignore the profound influence of culture on our moral compass. Each culture, with its unique tapestry of beliefs, values, and norms, shapes the way we perceive right and wrong. These cultural constructs often serve as the backdrop against which we make our moral judgments. They infuse our ethical decisions, subtly guiding us towards what is deemed acceptable in our society. From the communal ethos of collectivist societies to the individualistic values of more liberal cultures, our cultural milieu greatly influences our moral perspectives. It's like the undercurrent that silently directs the course of a river. In the next 90 seconds, we'll delve into the intricate ways in which culture shapes our moral judgments, influencing not just our actions, but also our understanding of metaethics and moral psychology. So buckle up as we navigate the fascinating interplay of culture and morality. Imagine yourself at a crossroads, with each path representing a different moral decision. What guides you to choose one path over the others? While culture undoubtedly plays a vital role, another equally important factor is our personal experiences. Every experience, every encounter, every personal triumph or setback leaves an indelible imprint on our moral fabric. Our experiences serve as our internal compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of moral dilemmas. They provide us with a unique perspective, helping us understand the implications of our actions and the ripple effects they can have on ourselves and others. Think about a time when you had to make a tough moral decision. Perhaps you had to decide between telling a hurtful truth or a comforting lie, or maybe you had to choose between standing up for a friend or preserving your own reputation. In such instances, our past experiences often come to the fore, subtly nudging us towards what we believe is the morally right decision. Over the next 90 seconds, we will delve into a deeper understanding of how our personal experiences shape our moral judgments. We'll explore how these experiences influence not just our actions, but also our comprehension of metaethics and moral psychology. So sit tight and join us as we embark on this enlightening journey of self-discovery and moral understanding. Our journey through the complex realms of metaethics and moral psychology has been enlightening so far, hasn't it? Now let's take a leap forward and gaze into the future. The field of moral philosophy is ever evolving, and the future of metaethics and moral psychology is nothing short of promising. With the rapid advancements in technology and research methodologies, we are on the threshold of gaining a deeper, more intricate understanding of these two fascinating fields. Imagine a world where we can map out moral judgments, understand their origins, and predict their trajectories with unprecedented precision. This is not a mere fantasy, but a tangible reality that we are inching closer towards every day. The interplay of personal experiences, cultural influences, and our inherent emotional and rational capacities will continue to be at the heart of this exploration. In the coming years, we can expect to see a more nuanced understanding of morality that takes into account the complexities of human nature and the diverse contexts in which moral decisions are made. So, buckle up as we continue this journey of discovery, pushing the boundaries of what we know about morality, one philosophical question at a time. Dear viewers, we've traveled through the labyrinth of metaethics and moral psychology, and now we're standing at the terminus of our journey. But remember, every end is but the beginning of a new adventure. As we conclude, let's take a moment to appreciate the profound insights these fields offer us. Metaethics and moral psychology are not just academic pursuits, they're the lenses through which we view, understand, and shape our moral universe. They help us dissect the nature of moral judgments, the psychological processes that drive them, and the cultural and personal experiences that mold them. Each one of us in our daily lives is a moral agent. We make decisions, big and small, that echo our moral beliefs and values. Understanding metaethics and moral psychology equips us with the tools to make these decisions in a more informed, more ethically sound manner. It empowers us to lead a life that is not just morally right, but also psychologically fulfilling. So as we wrap up, remember that the study of metaethics and moral psychology is not just a journey into the realm of philosophy or psychology, it's a journey into the depths of our own moral selves. It's a journey that helps us understand who we are, why we make the choices we make, and how we can strive to be better, more ethical beings. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey, and here's to many more explorations into the fascinating world of moral philosophy and psychology.